Hey everybody. We're back. We tried to record this. This is our first time on Zencaster, you guys. And so we did not know that we didn't actually need our headphones. So but we got it.
Right.
But welcome back to Inherited Healing. This is the third or fourth.
I think this is our third one.
So I think it's the third one.
Yeah. Yeah, third
Podcast
one.
episode. And this one is on intuition. And I chose this topic this time around because I have a tendency to ignore my intuition, and my intuition is 9 times out of 10 correct. And so
Mhm.
I wanted to have this conversation with my co host because she's lived longer than me. Okay. I
Yes.
mean that in a really positive way. I'm half her lifespan. All right. So y'all, we just not making no sense at this point. We both don't feel good at all, but we're here, okay?
Oh
But
yeah.
I forgot our whole thing. Inherited healing, where we have conversations about mental health, conversations about growing from our past, growth in general, okay? And of course, this is Veronica, auntie to me, because I'm not trying to get beat up, and I am Emerald, okay? So like I was saying, today we're going to talk about intuition. And the question I'm going to start off with is, have you ever had a gut feeling that you ignored and then wished you had it?
Oh, definitely.
You have. I have too. There have been so many situations where I thought to myself, if you would have just went with your first thought, we wouldn't be in the situation right now. But you had to listen to that second mind, and my second mind's always trying to do me in every single time. I don't know what her problem is, but we're gonna we're gonna share some personal stories with you guys, some personal stories of moments when we trusted our intuition and it went well, and moments when we didn't, and we were like, we probably should have done that. So we're gonna do that today, and don't freak out, you guys. This is a safe and honest conversation. It's not judgmental. So,
Wait a minute.
mhm.
Hold that
See, it's a
thought.
safe conversation. It's not judgmental. We're not gonna judge our co-host for having her phone on at all.
Hold on one second. Wait, it's my boss. Hold on one second.
All right.
And I can't find my earpiece. Hold on. Um,
We pause it.
now is not the
All right,
time.
we're back, you guys. But like I said, it's a safe, non-judgmental space. Sometimes you get phone calls and you just have to pause in the middle of it. All right. So to start off, I want to make sure we all are in an understanding of what intuition is and what it's not. So our intuition is our inner knowing, our gut feeling, our quiet voice. And the difference between our intuition and fear is that fear is very loud and chaotic. You really
Yes, it
don't
is.
feel sure of yourself at all. You definitely have a feeling inside, which is your intuition telling you not to do it. Whereas your intuition often feels calm and steady and persistent. That's how I would describe it. How would you differentiate the two?
Hold on one second. Let me just. I just gotta get her.
And we're back.
That was work. Okay.
So I was trying to ask you, like, for me, I would say the difference between intuition and anxiety is that intuition is calm, steady, and persistent, and anxiety is more like loud and chaotic.
Exactly. You said it
Yeah.
perfect.
Okay, I
Yep.
was
You
just
said it
making
perfect.
sure.
Oh yeah, that was
So,
perfect.
I feel like things there's like four reasons why we may ignore our intuition, and I'll see if
Mhm.
you agree with me here.
Okay.
Is conditioning and upbringing, our fear and self doubt, people
Yes.
pleasing, and then
Yes.
trauma and past experiences. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah. You
Yeah.
got it
So
right.
I
I
feel like,
mean,
oh, sorry.
no, you got it right. All of, I mean, it
Oh,
depends on who you are too, in order to have this, the way you feel that way. But your case, every last one of them correct.
That's what I was gonna say. And for how do I say this? If you're raised in like a southern area, like I'm from Georgia. I'm born in Georgia, okay? Sylvester, Georgia to be exact. And I don't know why I'm proud of that. Ain't nothing down there. But but it's where I'm from, y'all. But when you're from the South, you're taught to be polite and like you don't overreact. You just kind of take things as they go, and you like you listen to your elders, which is good. It's perfect, but you're just kind of like you're not really trained to. How do I say this? Like rock the boat, question things too much, and
Stay in
it's
your
the
lane,
same
basically,
way
what you're saying.
if you're like myself, you grew up in like a religious household, the same thing will happen. You're raised to be polite, to listen, which isn't bad. It can be bad if it's overdone. And then with fear and self doubt, that plays into that as well because you can have a fear of being wrong. Like I'm terrified of being wrong. I'm terrified of the consequences of being wrong, like loss, rejection, change, like not having friends or like family around me. Like getting something wrong gives me anxiety, which leads me to people pleasing, which is the other one. You see how each one builds onto it because
Yes.
I prioritize other people's comfort over my own because it feels safer. And then, of
Yes.
course, wanting approval and validation, and
Mhm.
then trauma and past experiences. Some of us have had things happen to us that will, because you perhaps weren't believed or supported or protected in that situation, it can cause
Mhm.
you to disconnect from yourself, and you'll get stuck in like a survival mode. It's like a survival mechanism
Right.
for you. And for me, that comes into play with daydreaming and just being so disconnected from myself that even therapists have to try to like pull me out of there because I it's really easy for me to just la 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 go off. I'm in my own world. I don't feel anything. But when you're like that, you can't really listen to your intuition because you have to
Right.
be very calm. You have to be present in order to
Mhm.
hear your intuition and make better decisions in life. So what happens when you ignore your intuition? I don't know, Auntie. What do you think happens when you ignore your intuition consistently?
You get yourself in a world of trouble.
Yes.
Oh, let me ask you something. Okay, because I'm looking at every time you talk, yours is moving, the little lines. So is that showing mine's moving on your side?
It does. Yes.
Okay, okay. I just want to make sure. I was like, you hear me? But yes, I'm sorry if I did a little interruption like that. Um, but yeah, you get in a lot of trouble when you ignore your intuition because sometimes your intuitions save you. That's what they really be doing, saving you from a lot of stuff. Um,
Mhm.
with me, I don't have the anxiety like that. I don't know. It takes a lot to get me all hype, and if I do have a little anxiety, nobody won't know unless they know me. They know the first thing I'm gonna do is start cooking. That's the
Yes.
way I kind of calm myself down. But as far as my intuition, yeah, I hate I didn't listen to myself a couple of times.
Mm.
Um, mhm. Take for instance, my intuition was telling me not to get married
Mm.
that day that we went looking for the ring. Me, my daughter, and my best friend. Now, I should have been looking for my own ring. Okay,
No, you shouldn't have.
so and I told her then I was like, I don't know, T. I don't think I should do this. She's like, oh, you just
Mm-mm.
scared. I said, then the day that we was standing in front of the judge, excuse me, at the courthouse. I mean, we weren't even at the courthouse. We was on the screen like that in my living room in California.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yes.
What?
Yeah. I should have known better when his own family was not trying to anticipate his bride his groom. I about to say bridesmaid. His groomsmen when they wouldn't even buy their own suits. When I bought all my girls dresses and I told them what shoes to get. I told them I'll just get your shoes. I had everything else taken care. I had bought everything for them.
Mhm.
But I did not follow my intuition. It would have saved me a lot of time, a lot of money. I can't even say heartaches because it was no love lost. But it would have saved me a lot of time and money because
Mm.
the day we were sitting in front of the I didn't
I know.
I just told her I would call her back.
I'll pause
Maybe
it for you. All right, we're back.
anyway, but I knew something was wrong. I mean, I should have followed that intuition when we were sitting there. And when the lady started asking me questions, she said, Veronica Clark, do you take, I don't even want to call his name,
Mm.
to be your husband? And I was like, this. Mm. And I kind of glanced over at him. He was like, I'm like,
Mm-mm.
now I look back at Tanelia. Right then and there, I should have just walked away. That would have
Mm-hmm.
saved me 4 years. That would have saved me never getting back on medication because I
Mm-hmm.
relapsed after that with my MS. That would have saved me. That would have had me actually prepare me even more for that Mr. Right. But I didn't follow my intuition. Another example, and this just recently happened. When I should have went ahead and took my flight out here,
Mm-hmm.
but two individuals said that they was gonna take me, and it didn't happen. Yeah, that kind of ticked me a little bit, but I got over it because, like I said, I don't let things get me to that point that I'm gonna be pissed off. I just know not to ever pay attention to, if you volunteer or something, never do that again. But when it comes down to intuition, please, if your mind telling you something, your gut's telling you something, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it because my intuition have saved me a lot of time. Also, I mean, it's very rare that I would actually go off my intuition. Very rare. 9 times out of 10, I'd be right on point if I have like this gut feeling, my intuition telling me something. But like I said, I normally don't go off it, but I did it twice. Those two
I,
times
I
cost me.
I've done it
It
more
cost.
than twice. I wish I could say that. I think the biggest one, because it plays me so much, I just can't seem to get past it,
Uh-huh.
is, and I'm working through it in therapy now, but my intuition told me that day at school, do not go to that staircase. Do not go that way. Go the other way, the long way to
Mm,
class. And I
okay.
did not listen because I was just like, oh no, I go this way all the time. I'm just being anxious.
Mm,
And then I went that way and was almost raped. So, like, not listening to myself gave me a new trauma that I didn't have
yeah.
to experience had I just listened to my intuition. So that's one moment. And then, of course, other moments where I was friends with people. And then my intuition the whole time is like, uh, I'm doing all this stuff and they're not really meeting me halfway. I don't think that
Right.
we're really friends, but I don't know. And I'm making all these excuses for them, like, oh no, maybe they just never had like a really close friend, and maybe they just don't know how to love. I'm sounding like one of those girls in a relationship with a guy who really don't want her, and that's what I sound like. He's just different. He's just nonchalant. That's what I was sounding like. They just don't know how to love. Oh my gosh, I could fix it. I was a fixer. Oh my god. I was that girl. I was a whole Tyler Perry movie, but no,
No.
not anymore. Because when I listen to my intuition, even in the moment, because that person would say like, "Oh, you're just making up. You're crazy," and then it will be like a year later, and everything I said was exactly what I thought it was. And thankfully, because I listened to my intuition, I didn't get caught up in these situations. But
Right.
I don't. It's because I don't have trust in myself. I haven't really had
Mm,
the opportunity to build fully trust into myself. Whereas
right.
you're different. You've had time to do that, to really build trust in yourself and really see
Mhm.
how, like, oh, you can rely on you. I have not had that opportunity. And then times when I did try and the wrong thing people said was going to happen actually happened, it made me start to think, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
But you know what? You know you can manifest stuff.
Mm,
When people actually can manifest stuff, your mouth is very powerful. So me personally, when people talk about, oh, you ain't gonna get off of me. Don't tell me I ain't gonna do that. Brush that off of me.
uh-huh.
No, no. I know what I can do. So
Mhm.
no, I mean, if you, yeah, you definitely got to trust yourself. I
Yes.
mean, and when it come down to friends, they come a dime a dozen. You know how I I've been my best friend for years. I trust me more than anything. One thing my mother always told me, she said, if you're gonna get into anything or you're gonna do anything, do it by yourself because you're gonna never worry about somebody telling on you.
Mhm.
And I kept that in my head. So that's why your auntie always travel by herself.
Yes.
You do everything by herself. That's why people are like, oh, you scared? You're not scared? You don't? No, because I'm not stupid either.
Yes.
I know I'm gonna go and I'm gonna be careful about what I'm doing. But I trust myself enough that I don't worry about try to click with people, get become friends and stuff like that. Because
Mhm.
the way people are these days, friends are. If you gonna be that type of friend to me, I'd rather for you just hate me, be my enemy. Cause at least I keep you close, cause I know you don't like me.
Mhm.
But I don't care about trying to make a whole bunch of friends or anything like that. If I make a friend, then cool. But trust me, I'm gonna keep you at a distance
Yes.
because until I feel you out, and that's one thing I do. I sit back and I analyze you. I don't say a word. I just watch you, let you
She
talk,
does, y'all.
and then once I get your vibe, I was like, nah, bro, you ain't for me. I'm quick.
Mhm.
I'm quick. Be like, no, I'm good. I mean, I told a lot of people that. I mean, especially when I knew I was wrong. When I was in college, I had this one particular girl. She just kept want to be my friend, want to be my friend. Bruh, I did not come here to make friends. I come here to get my education and I'm out.
Mhm.
She kept being persistent. I said, okay. I filled her out. And she told I told you we are gonna be friends. I said, nah. It took her almost the whole freaking semester for me to really even respond to her. Because
What?
I'm yes, because I'll fill you out. I don't care about, that's why even when have neighbors,
Mm.
when I move, I don't get acquainted with my neighbors.
I don't
I
do that
don't.
either.
And
Mm-mm.
reason being, I was friendly to a neighbor once before. That neighbor could have cost me my life and my children's life. I have reminders in my suitcase that I carry with me that uh, I just don't bother to get to know people like that because um, when you be a little bit too friendly or they think you're too nice, that's when they take advantage of you and try to use you
Yeah.
to their advantage. So that's where you come in,
Yes.
and I'll be like, I don't want you because you have such a big heart. You so caring, you trust so easy.
I
They
do.
be, they be looking at you like, there's a target.
I
I got her.
know.
And so, but it's like, long as I'm around, they might as well stop looking in your direction because that target will not happen. But like I said, I mean that you could. It's okay to trust, but it's bad when your own family put a target on you as well. You
Mhm.
know, trust me, I've been through that too. That's why I stick with my own guts. I trust no one but God
Yes.
and myself. Well, trust my daughters, because I know they're not ever do me no harm.
That was implied.
So, you know, yeah, I trust you, but anything outside, no,
Mm.
no, no, no.
No.
But like I said, if you want me to think that I trust you, Cool. That's perfectly fine. I will play your role to the max. Up until you start asking me to do stuff, I'm like, bruh, come on now.
No,
You know
can
that's
do.
not gonna happen. But yeah, you have to learn to trust yourself, learn to trust your guts. If
Hmm.
your gut's telling you that's not right, then that's not right. If your gut's telling you like, well, she's okay, maybe she's doing this because she needs help. No, no.
That's my brain all the time. Like, oh
Yeah, that
no,
brain
she's been
that
through
brain needs
so
to go on the same
much.
wave that your brain needs to be on the same wave as mine when it
I
comes
try,
down to
my
people.
dad tried. He tried the whole time.
Well, you know what? I'm Danny 2.0.
I know.
So it's gonna happen. We're gonna keep that brain on the same path because,
Hmm.
like I said, you're such an open-hearted person. You're such a sweet person, and your personality. You have such a bubbly personality. I have a bubbly personality,
Yes.
but not to the point that I'm gonna let somebody use me or do anything to me or say something stupid to me. Most of the time, I'll be like, "Oh, okay, bet," and I walk off. And guess
Hmm.
what? You won't hear from me again. I just cut people off. I don't have time to go back and forth with nobody. If my guts tell me you're not really a good person, you're really not. Especially if I don't sit back and observe you. Because I will read a room. And I'm gonna tell, oh, well, you like this, and you like this, you do that. I mean, even with my ex, I said, I know you better than you know yourself.
Hmm.
And I broke him down on what I know about him. He couldn't deny it. I said, because you do this, I do this.
Hmm.
I observe.
I have
That's
to
just me.
learn to do that. I feel like starting small, and I feel like a lot
Mhm.
of people who are learning to listen to their intuition and who are like me, who
Mhm.
didn't really get a chance to form that bond with themselves, it's gonna take listening to your intuition in little everyday situations, like starting
Yep.
small, everyday situations, like maybe I shouldn't eat this. Like the other day, I wanted chocolate and I was like, no, no, because that's gonna make you feel bad. So let's just
Uh-huh.
put this away. Let's put it down. We can't end up in the
Right.
hospital. We can't do that.
Mhm.
And then like
Yep.
also creating space to hear my intuition. So a lot of
Mhm.
meditation. I've been doing a lot of normally I do guided meditation. Sorry guys if I sound congested. It's because I am. Um
Mhm.
I
We
don't
both got
feel
the
well today,
cooties.
but I like to play classical music and do the meditations where it's just like ocean sounds and it's just
Mhm.
silence for 20 minutes straight, and so I can actually give my intuition enough space to speak, and
Mhm.
then learning to validate myself and body awareness, which I've been doing that with meditation as well. And also Pilates helps you with body awareness,
Oh yeah.
stretching and everything, getting to know yourself, because when you're tight, that's telling you
Intent.
something. Like when you get around somebody and you instantly like, oh, everything in your body
You know what?
tenses up, that's telling you something. Or if you
Mhm.
get like butterfly, I can honestly say before I went in that staircase, I had butterflies in my stomach, not like happy butterflies. It was nervous, like you need to run. But I did not listen. I did not catch on to it at all. Cause I'm thinking like, I know these people, they're trustworthy. Da, 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 da.
No.
And then, wonk wonk. So that is something, those are the things I'm learning to do for right now, to listen to myself. And I would encourage other people to do that as well. So we kind of talked about this though, a time you ignore your intuition, a time you followed it and let you right. So I guess I will ask you, that is so country. Ask you what you've learned about trusting yourself over time.
Well, what I learned when about trusting myself is I'm not gonna go wrong with me. I would trust myself more than I trust somebody else because my trust will come from my faith. Because anything I'm not sure of, I'm gonna go to God first.
Mhm.
So once I do that, I literally am okay with it. And so, but it, but the thing is, if you if you go to God about something, especially when it comes down to trusting yourself and trusting your gut, he show you which way to go, and you decide to go left. That's on you.
Mhm.
That's really on you.
Mhm.
So, for instance, the ex like to give me your song and dance,
Yes.
and
The tap
and at
shoes on.
first, right, at first I was like, I said, you know what, do still care me about it. Girl, all of a sudden I got a slap in the face, like, what's wrong with you? You asked to be removed from him, and now you're gonna try to go back. I was
Mhm.
like, you right, Lord, you right.
Had to
You're
smack
right.
you back into your senses real quick.
Yes. And I was like, because I mean, the whole song and dance is this and that. I was like, nah, because I'm like, my life is beginning to start. My life have begun to start over.
Mhm.
And like I said, I'm trusting in everything that I do. Just like me going to Ecuador. I have such a good feeling now that I trust that everything is going to be just wonderful. That may end up being my new home.
Yes.
So I'm not even, for some reason, I'm not even stressed about it. I'm not even worried about it or anything. Because if I was, I'd be like, mm, let me think about this again. But I'm not. But yeah, once you trust yourself, trust your guts, trust your instinct, and do your homework on stuff too. If you're not certain about stuff, go to God with it.
Mhm.
And if you don't get a sign within the time that you want, that means leave that alone. Okay, because he didn't answer you for a reason.
That's my problem because I'll be like, maybe I need to say it in a different way. I don't know. Let me switch languages. Let's see real quick. I don't know. Because I feel like I need this. Maybe you didn't hear me. It was a lot going on in the world real quick. Let me just slow down.
No, he sees all and hears all. Sometimes people, sorry about that. Excuse me. Sometimes people want immediate answers.
Mm-hmm.
God don't work on our time. Everything is within His time. So you either gonna rush through it and do the opposite, or you're gonna be patient. Me, I think I'm the most patient individual because I have had patience with a lot of stuff that I should have been walked away from. But I wait and I hear. And then I see how things play out too. If I see that it's playing out like it's supposed to, then I'll be cool. But if not, mm-mm. But all in all, you really just have to trust yourself, trust your
Mm-hmm.
intuition. Stop trusting people. I mean,
Yes.
it's okay to trust to an extent. I don't trust nobody no farther I can throw them. If I'm not close to you like that, and if I know that I can't guarantee, I can guarantee that. Oh no, this person not like that. They going I won't trust you no farther than I can throw you. And if you bigger than me, I definitely can't throw you that far. So, so
I knew you
no.
were going to say it. I was thinking it, but I didn't say it.
And so with me, I can literally count on one hand the people that I truly could trust. One of them has passed away.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I could trust him with my life. With anything I talk about, anything I say to him, I don't have to worry about anything else. I don't worry about him going and talk to his wife about it. That know what's going to happen. I don't, if, it always stayed between us.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the other person that I can trust are my daughters. I could talk to them about anything up on the sun. Now, when you have people that you could trust like that, it's like they don't judge you. They don't talk against you. They don't, be like, "Well, you should have did this or whatever, whatever." No, they got your back regardless. Uh, my best friend, Michelle Bunn. Been best friend with her over 30 years. Kate, over 30 years. I
Hmm.
trust those women with my life. And they're the same with me. And I have my niece. That's it. Like I said, I could count on my hand the people that I truly.
Mine is short too.
So that's why I say I don't allow myself to get that close to people like that. I really don't, because people try to see what they could get out of you.
Hmm.
They'll hang around long enough to get what they want, but when you need them, they're not around. So I keep my circle small, very small. I don't need a big circle. I don't need a big crowd of people. I'm an introvert anyway. I don't like all that hoop ha and loudness and stuff like that. That's that no. When you too loud, get your ghetto butt away from me. Okay? Because I do not want to hear that.
We hide when it's too loud.
Yes. I'm like, mm-mm. I'm like, ooh, you
That's a
talking too loud.
lot.
Who you talking to? You talking to us? Or you talking to that person that over there with you? I'm like,
Oh my
ooh.
gosh, you startled.
Cause I mean that's where they are. They be
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't like loud people that like attention. I don't like attention seekers, period. I don't
No.
like attention. And if I get attention, especially if I know it, ease on out the way. Cause I don't want your attention like that.
Always
I don't-
run.
yeah, because my thing is, uh, as long as you stay in the back, you ain't gotta worry about people trying to notice you all the time.
Hmm.
You be like, oh, she was here? Mm-hmm. It really was. I didn't see you. It wasn't meant for you to see me.
It wasn't supposed to. That was the
Mm-mm.
point.
But yeah, go on your own intuition and trust yourself more than anything. Trust yourself. Um, if something tell you don't or you shouldn't, don't, because you're gonna regret it later on down the line, and you don't want to regret nothing.
No.
Mm-mm.
Especially now because I'm trying to this topic was also super important because you mentioned my father and he was definitely the number one person I trusted for
Mm-hmm.
sure. And so with him passing, it's it's been difficult, but him one of the big things he would always say is trust your intuition, trust God, stay
Yep.
focused. And so
Yep.
that's why another reason why I wanted to do this one because I know that that's one of the things that he would want me to continuously remind myself of and
Yep.
try my hardest to do
Mm-hmm.
because he can only do so much even if he were still alive, which I wish he was.
Me too.
I'm older now. He can only do so much. So I have to learn to trust myself finally and not end up in situations where it's not safe or
Right.
um, where something terrible could happen. And
Right.
so before I had his protection physically, now he's
Now
right
you have
here.
your own.
And I have my auntie, I have God, I have my
Yes.
friend Jillian, who I've known since I was 11
Mm-hmm.
years old. That is crazy. And she's older than
But
me,
your
but I've
dad is
known her.
still protecting you, though.
I'm sorry?
Your dad is still protecting you.
I believe so.
He's still
Yeah.
protecting you. Trust me, he's still protecting you. That just like he made sure I stayed around as long as I did. And I was like, oh,
Mhm.
Danny, you think you slick?
I,
Like, okay. But I'm glad I did because you came into your own.
yes.
You came into your own. You start finding your voice more. You start moving around, which is I just love it. You start moving around
Thank
even
you.
more. It's like the exercising, the eating, the diet, and he would have been
And I'm
really,
still
really
doing
proud.
it.
And that's good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 'cause he would have been so proud of you. He would. He'd be so proud of you right now. But he
Thank
know
you.
once his sister had her hands on you, he'll make sure you go in the right direction. and he knew I wasn't gonna let nobody screw you over. Period.
Yes.
I don't care who you are.
Hmm.
Who you are.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Haha.
Mm-mm.
We're
Yes,
both fools. We're
I know,
silly, you
right?
guys.
Oh
So
yeah.
let's see. I'm trying to think of an affirmation. I like ending each episode with an affirmation. So I think one that I would encourage people to hear to remind themselves of daily is one that was given to me early on. You're not crazy. Trust your voice.
Mm-hmm.
That's one that I would really encourage people to repeat to themselves constantly. And then I don't know, what would you say?
Well, the one that I always, and which I told you part of it once before, I always tell people you always need to strive for the top because the bottom is too overcrowded. You don't need to
Hmm.
be down there with the peons. You need to keep going up. And at the rate that you're going, you are going up. And I constantly see you climbing. And
Thank you.
that's what I like. And you can't worry about things that you have no control over. So if you something's going on and you're like, ooh, I can't worry about that. Okay. You going about your business. That ain't my business. Look, I got two things I need to worry about. My
Yes.
business and leaving yours alone. That's it. Mm-mm.
I
So
gotcha.
yeah, I mean, just keep striving. Just keep striving for the top because once you reach that highest level, it ain't no bring you down. You're
I
gonna stay
can't
right there.
wait.
But the one thing about it, you always remain humble.
I can't wait. I'm not gonna know how to act.
Silly like you are now.
Like, who is this? This new person? I don't know. I feel different. No.
Yeah. Oh wait, you can't
Yes.
see my lip, can you?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Let me tell you what happened this. Last night, I'm just me and Riddy just talking. I'm leaning against the wall, just talking, taking little small sips of my tea. I was drinking out of my tumbler, the one you gave me.
Yes, ma'am.
I just didn't realize it was that hot, right? Because I was sipping it. Apparently, a little bit too much touched my top lip.
Did you burn your lip?
Girl, I got a blister. I look like I got a duck right there.
See, now I'm looking for it. I'm like,
It's right there. Rennie said, uh, wow. He said, your mouth is sensitive. I said, that part of me.
now, you know what? I do recall somebody making fun of me because almost choked.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Lord.
But yeah, and I keep licking it, right? I'm licking a bubble.
Stop.
I can't wait till it go down.
If you keep
So
messing with it, it's gonna bruise.
I'm
You gonna
trying
have
to.
smoker's lips like me.
No. I'm- what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put the little some shea butter or something on them. But look, cause bad enough. I told
Yes.
you. You see how the lining of my lip was turning dark, right? Like I had on lip liner. That's from licking my lips so much.
You better stop. I'm telling
So
you, it's gonna be like
I know, cause I'm.
I have to go
I
bleach
keep.
mine. You don't want smoker's mouth. No, I don't even smoke.
You know what? That's okay. On Barbara got it too. He smoked. I think he had it before he started smoking. Oh
It's a
God.
mess. Look at
It's
us.
okay.
We
You
don't.
got your daddy's lip, girl. You got your daddy's
I
lip.
know. Mm-mm.
That's okay. And but
All
I'm trying
right,
to stop.
y'all. Okay.
We
Thank
be
you
claiming
for
that.
listening to this episode of Inherited Healing. Thank you, Auntie, for
Yes.
joining. And next time we meet, you will be in Ecuador.
Yes, I will.
Ah, woo. so
I
excited.
can't. You know,
I
I
think
looked at the
soon.
message that she was sending. She was sending. So she said, "Yeah, we could talk about you booking your flight."
Oh,
Okay.
it's time to
All
go.
right.
It's time to go.
Yeah. But I was asking you, did you want to start teaching over there? Because he asked me, because the school. I know, guys, we are way off the subject, but anyway,
I know. Sorry, guys.
the school, they need more teachers, and
Yes.
he was like, Veronica, if you know someone, refer them, refer them to me. I was like, the only person I thought crossed my mind was you. I'm like, I'm not having everybody try to come over there and follow me. I said, my niece is the only one. And I could be like, oh, you can put me in a two-bedroom now. Because my niece
Oh,
is coming.
that would be fun, actually.
Yep. That's why I got a one-bedroom. So I'm like, I don't want to live with some stranger. Stranger
So I
danger.
have to learn my Spanish because
You know what? I've
I
been working
can
on that.
listen to the TV shows and the songs and I can pick it up, but I have not. My friend passed when I was 18, so she's the one that I would speak Spanish with all the time, but I have
Okay.
not in such a long time. Only thing I can do is like bits and pieces of languages like Tagalog and stuff like that, and of course Tutney's,
hmm
but outside of that, I don't know. So I have to learn it.
Well, I can understand it. But so that's why here I am, 4 o'clock in the morning. He was like, what did she talk about? Nina. Nino. I was like, oh, I'm just brushing up on my Spanish. He said, hey, what you talking about? Talking about El Nino.
Um,
I said, I'm just brushing up on my Spanish. I said, I got to make sure I'm ready. So
mhm.
even though they're going to talk to me in English, they have to talk to me in English. But
But
I want to have a regular conversation with them. So
mhm. Then when you go to
I
the
said,
market, you can speak Spanish.
oh, yeah.
Yes,
Oh, trust me, when Tanelia and Smelia come over there,
because they're fluid, right?
Smelia, she's so fluid.
That's crazy.
'Cause, them, I said she got practice every day because her boyfriend Dominican, and then by her
True.
boyfriend being Dominican, then Smelia and Tanelia, they have conversation with each other. So when Tanelia come over there, she gonna be like thinking she all that. I'm like, well, you ain't gotta be trying to show out over here. You don't have to show out, Craig. You don't have to show out, okay? Because your
You know
mama
what?
be in it.
You gotta get on the phone with her and just speak nothing but Spanish.
I know. I said I was gonna do that as soon as I get brushed up on it. I was gonna do because Tanelia be like, "What are you saying, Ma? No, that's not the way you say it." I
She
was
was
like, "Okay,
trying to. She'll be a good teacher though.
yeah," but she'll do more laughing at me than anything. But I'll always be the joke for them, always.
That's
But it's
because you're the
okay.
mom, though. That's the fun
I
part.
know, but they just I don't know. They just like to crack up at me, and I was like, "That's not funny." Tell me, are you getting mad, mother? I was like, "No, just get away from me." But I love my little freaking frat.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. So we're gonna end this. I did not realize this is 43 minutes.
Oh wow, this is like this is the longest one we've
It
done.
is. But I love it. You guys, we're really enjoying doing these podcasts and really letting you guys in on these conversations because these are conversations we actually have together
Real
off
life.
camera. And so I think it's really beneficial to share these conversations, especially now
Yeah.
when I feel like not a lot of younger women or women in general are having very uh, uplifting conversations with one another that
Yep.
can help heal and help facilitate growth. And so I think
Mhm.
that's where this podcast comes in to really help you guys see things, different eras, different generations, how things work out because the ages are different, but the problems we face are really the same. You just grow up.
Basically.
That's it.
And who knows? Maybe one day, we get some of you guys join in with the conversation with us. Who
Yes.
knows? If you hit it, we'll invite you in.
Hmm.
But you got to be respectful. you got to be cordial. No crazy stuff. No cursing or stuff like that.
Mm-mm.
This is a respectful podcast. Period.
Yes.
So we don't need any 5150. In case y'all want to know what that is, that's crazy.
Yes. No, no, no,
So we
no,
don't
no.
need any 5150 come in here because we we let you speak. We don't judge. You
Mm-hmm.
know, um, that'll be your way of releasing, letting stuff out that you need to talk about. So anytime that you
Mm-hmm.
need to talk, so that's why we do this podcast because we want to talk about so many different things,
Yes.
and we just like to get it out. And so when she said podcast, how was the game?
Yeah. I've been enjoying myself. So I can't wait until the next episode. I will actually no. Our co-host is going to pick the topic for next week's episode. Can you give us a little teaser?
Okay, I can do that. Let me see. I think we need to talk about relationships, men,
Oh,
women, family, children, just relationships all together.
okay.
And how do you feel about it and what you get out of it?
I can't help you
Hmm.
with the men, but I can do everything else. Never had one of those, but
She having guys.
no,
I wish I was like that, but I had one of
nothing.
those or two. Ugh. But it's
No
okay.
kids, no nothing. I
Yes,
will have
yes.
a dog by the next episode, though.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I'll be
I can't
holding her
wait.
too.
Oh, I can't wait to see her.
hmm
Cannot
She's still
wait.
being bossy.
Is she?
She don't want people around her. And she's like, ugh, I'm resting.
Have you called her Monet yet?
I haven't yet. And I think that's why she's irritated because they keep saying Rose. And she's like, I don't know who that is.
Told you what kind of name that was.
So I'm
Her name is
black.
Monet. Monet.
I still want
That's
to do
funny.
it when she's down the road. Moment. You're such a hater. I still think it would be funny to do that. Mo money.
Be like, more money, more
Money, mo
money, more
money, mo
money.
money.
She'll probably like, oh,
What is that? Then I gotta sit her down in front of the TV, like, you're not gonna be uncultured in my house. No, ma'am.
I'm done.
All right, you guys. We will see you next week.
Yes.
And we want you guys to really share this is going to be posted on YouTube as well. So
Yes.
you guys can share your experiences with trusting your intuition, not trusting your intuition, and what did it lead for you? And also anything you may want us to talk about, anything that's been on your
Yes.
mind lately.
You can make up the subject. I'm here
hmm
to talk about
We love that. And
it.
then,
Hmm.
yes, just for the next week, I just want you guys to reflect on one moment where you listen to your intuition. If you're in the midst of like an argument, maybe your intuition is whispering to you. If you're about to buy something, stop for a moment. Your intuition could be whispering to you, don't spend that money, you broke. You never know. So
And I just say, hush, I gotta get this.
I need it, especially if it's Twizzlers,
Oh,
because our intuition kept saying, don't do it. We were like, oh, we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
especially when they have on sale two packs for
I
one price.
know. And they kept having them on sale too.
Yeah, see, and you know what? And I'm glad I
That ain't
don't have
nothing
them
but the
now
devil.
because the way my stomach is set up, it wouldn't work for me right now.
No. I tried to eat some of mine last night. My stomach like, you know you're dead wrong.
I haven't touched. I'm not touching no candy. I haven't got no
Mm-mm.
licorice. And I said I'm good. I said when this
Nah, I
little
gotta
virus
stop.
bug go away, it's gonna be on again.
Yeah. And I'm teared
We'll
up.
be doing
Mm-hmm.
it.
All right. We love you guys. Thank you so much again for joining this episode of Inherited Healing. Thank you, Auntie, for being my co-host. This has been
Yes,
fun.
yes.
Mwah. Miss you
Mwah.
lots. Can't wait to see you again. And
Oh yeah.
you guys stay safe. Be kind. Don't go around being mean to people, please. All right. Be safe, you guys. Bye
Yes.
bye.
Bye.